Alright guys, so lately lots of YouTubers have been talking about this essentially scandal on YouTube and Instagram in particular, where guitar players are speeding up their recordings to make it sound like they are better and faster guitar players than they actually are. Obviously, a lot of people are upset about this for a variety of reasons, one of which is that this ends up being sort of a form of false advertising because some of these guitar players present these videos which have been sped up or doctored in other ways, and then they go on to sell you instructional videos saying that, hey, you can play like this too if you study my material. Now that some of these people have been exposed, I think in a way the most damaging part of all of this is that it has discouraged people from trying to practice more and reach these goals that they had before, because now they think those goals are just unrealistic or unobtainable. For me, the big tragedy in all of this is that people actually can develop their skill to the point where they're playing almost impossibly fast if they study the right material. So today I'd like to take a look back at 5 classic shred instructional videos that will help you develop mind-blowing speed that is even faster than some of these sped up videos. Now, I'm not trying to rank these videos, they are all great, so I'm not going to present them in any particular order. But let's go ahead and get started with the first one. Number 1 has to be Metal Method's Speed Kills by Michelangelo Badio.
Hi, I'm Michelangelo from the band Nitro, and this is lesson 1 of Metal Method's Speed Kills. What I'm going to show you in this video today is how to master the art of playing lightning fast.
Speed Kills is really the ultimate program when it comes to developing a super fast, super clean alternate picking style. This was one of the earliest shred instructional videos, and it's still one of the best. Now, Michelangelo Badio did do an earlier instructional video from Starless.
Also, I use Dunlap Jazz 3 picks. They're the hardest picks that I've found, and they're the most pointed, and they're the hardest things I've found next to a rock. And other guitar picks that I've used literally started melting in my hand.
But really, Speed Kills was when everything all came together. Plus, it includes that awesome quote,
I'm going to give you the keys to the Lamborghini.
Next up is another great instructional video from that same 1980s era. This is Chris Impellitteri with Speed Soloing from REH. Now, a lot of the patterns that Chris uses in this instructional video are using very basic and simple scales, but he shows you how to play them at insanely fast speeds, and he also goes over things like the 3-note per string blues scale, which has gotten overlooked in a lot of later instructional videos. Now, something that's interesting is that I've actually talked to Chris about this instructional video, and these days, he hates it. Maybe it has something to do with his hairstyle, I'm not really sure.
We're going to go over the A minor scale. Notes being A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Now for the third video, let's fast forward a few years to the early 2000s and look at Rusty Cooley's Shred Guitar Manifesto from Chops from Hell.
Hello and welcome. My name is Rusty Cooley. Thanks for checking out my instructional CD-ROM for Chops from Hell. And that thing on the top was just
a lot of Rusty Cooley's material, and this one in particular, is really great for developing a great legato technique.
And then completely descend. Kind of like doing that. It's kind of like a Becker thing. There's an additional lick that's not in the tab. All right.
Okay, now for the fourth video, we have to go back to the 80s once again and look at one of the absolute classics, Paul Gilbert's Intense Rock. This contains that mind-blowing opening solo that so many people have been influenced by down through the years. Now the fifth video is one that sometimes gets overlooked, but it was a great video when it came out, and it's still a great video today if you want to develop fast, mind-blowing guitar technique. This is Greg Howe's Hot Rock Licks. If you're looking to learn how to blend tapping licks and alternate picking licks together seamlessly, Greg Howe is really the one to go to.
Hi there, this is Greg Howe. Glad you can make it.
Alright, now I'm sure some of you are probably wondering why I didn't include any of Yngwie Malmsteen's instructional videos. And although he is an insanely fast guitar player that is often credited as starting the 80s shred phase, aside from Eddie Van Halen, Yngwie is a great player, but he's just not that good of an instructor.
Okay, here's the one. Here's the one. You know.
Alright guys, there is 5 classic instructional videos that will allow you to develop the skills necessary to play almost unbelievably fast on the guitar. I would love to see guitar players today embrace some of this older instructional material so they don't have to resort to doctoring and speeding up their videos like they do today on Instagram. Now I would love to hear what you guys thought about not only those instructional videos, but just the whole sort of fake Instagram guitarist scandal in general. Obviously there's a lot of people talking about it these days. I wanted to give my own spin on it, but in a more positive way, because again guys, if you're out there and you want to develop a really great guitar technique, don't be discouraged by this whole scandal that's going on right now. You can absolutely develop great skill and great speed, and there's 5 videos that will help you do it. As always guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.